people take reality shows very lightly. They don't understand what it takes from you.
In real life also, like if two friends are having a problem, I mean, I would definitely try and patch them up and, make peace.
I've always said it that in season 1, I was very conscious. I was quite uncomfortable, you know.
So you know what? This season, basically, this show is all about our lives and the changing faces of our lives.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, Maheep, Neelam, Seema, and Bhavana. This is Sarika Sharma. I'm the editor, entertainment, MoneyControl. We've just started with the entertainment segment here, and we're watching your show as well. So, welcoming you all, and it's a great pleasure to have you all, Maheep, especially you and all the three girls. You bring in so much positive energy also to the show. So how has it been after 3 seasons? I mean, with the three new editions also, it was basically a Delhi versus Bollywood this time. But then how has your friendship gone from here? Broken or actually become more stronger? Either of you.
Maheep, are you starting?
Okay. Sorry, what was the question?
I would say that after the 3 seasons, how has the friendship been now? Is it?
I think between us, four of us, lot stronger. A lot stronger. See, you got to understand. People take reality shows very lightly. They don't understand what it takes from you, because to be put out there to be judged is very, very difficult, and when we get into the flow of things, we forget that the cameras are there. And afterwards, I think they mentioned before, it stays with you for a very long time. That, listen, have I said something wrong? Am I going to be misunderstood? Blah, blah, blah. But it's been a journey for all of us. So coming to season 3, having 3 new additions in the game. It brought us a lot closer, I think, because it was a new territory for us, and we just didn't know how to deal with them immediately. It was we were very unsure, and so it automatically brings you closer. Like, what are we supposed to do with these people? That was our initial reaction. Of course, it flowed in and everything fell into place, and the season has done well. So gratitude to that.
And for all of you, for the rest of you, Neelam, Bhavna, how's it been? Especially Neelam, you've been the icebreaker between all 3 friends of yours. Whenever they have had problems, you're the ones who breaking all the ice, bringing them together, and you're really taking it serious. Like, in a set of friends, there is one person who has to take this onus. So what would you say about it?
Well, I think in real life also, like if two friends are having a problem, I mean, I would definitely try and patch them up and, make peace. But sometimes, there's certain things which are not in your hands. Doing 3 seasons, it's been amazing, because it's a lot of fun. First of all, we have a blast. Also, it's also very stressful also, because sometimes you're in an uncomfortable situation. There's a very thin line where the other person gets you or can feel offended. So, the format is such that everyone at some point does feel uncomfortable, especially after watching the whole season. There are times where, I may feel uncomfortable with what someone else has said. And likewise, I mean, it goes to say for all 7 of us. So, it's been an interesting season.
This one particularly.
It's been a different season. It was lots of fun. And I think the audiences are lapping it up and they're loving it.
Yeah. I mean, initially, Bhavna, did you guys feel that, there could be apprehensions from people or there could be negative comments from people as well, though you would have received a mix of comments. So did you guys feel that it could be like they're all going out just because they want to promote themselves? But no, when people saw the show, they saw that actually it was more about friendship between the four of you. And then later these three also joined in. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've always said it that in season one, I was very conscious. I
hmm,
was quite uncomfortable. You know,
hmm,
Ananya was also joining movies around the same
yeah,
time. In
yeah.
fact, I was filming season one is
Hmm.
the same year that she had her first release, So
Oh,
there was
okay.
obviously a lot of chatter and there were comments and stuff. So I had this thought that why am I doing this right now? And, adding to the confusion, So like,
Yeah.
I wanted to be extra careful of how, like, my saying something or my behaving in a certain manner should not impact her or Chunky in any
Correct.
way. So I was extremely
Hmm.
cautious and very conscious. But as the first season passed, and obviously we got a lot of love, and then season two and season three, I realized that I'm working with my closest friends.
Yeah.
If I cannot be myself with them, then I can never be myself. And as
Hmm.
Maheep said in the beginning, that we were, you don't want to get judged, you don't want to get misunderstood. All those apprehensions are there, but I think it just flowed. I have had huge personal growth through these three seasons. I am more comfortable in my own skin, and I am more opinionated. I'm more vocal. And I think I've learned a lot, through my work. And very few people are fortunate enough to do that. So I'm
Hmm.
extremely grateful for personal growth through professional growth.
Yeah. And Seema, we cannot get over your one-liners, your bindas pun. I mean, you and Maheep are the most bindas people on this show. So how do you deal with it? First season we saw that you were going through a rough patch, and now here as well, you've moved out of Bandra and you've started your life again, away from your kids also. So how's it been? How's the bond been now? And have you guys patched up? Are you guys friends again? The
Oh
closer
yeah.
ones.
Yes. So you know what, this season, basically this show is all about our lives and the changing faces of our lives and our
Hmm.
friendships. And I think that the show kind of forces you to address certain things because you address the elephants in the room. And yeah, as far as the seasons and my personal relationships, I've also seen a lot of growth, and it forces us to spend a lot more time together, which has also actually strengthened our bonds. So we all, I mean, everybody, you, even when I moved out, I've also moved back home. And it's been a journey for me, and
Hmm.
a positive one at that, for sure. I'm really grateful to the show because, and the makers, because I feel like it couldn't have depicted my life any better if I were to do it myself. So it's been a lot of personal growth.
And how was the Delhi versus Bombay debate? I mean, how is it? Are we going to, see you guys in for season 4 as well? Delhi versus Mumbai, or will it be Delhi and Mumbai, not versus?
I honestly cannot answer whether you're going to what you're going to see because I myself don't know. But fingers crossed that there will be a season 4. And I mean, clearly the Delhi versus Bombay has worked, and I say bring it on.
And Maheep with Shalini and Neelam and Bhavna were also watching when she was going into the sea with that full dress, and everyone was like, we were also in bursts of laughter. So how was it interacting with the Dilli ke billis and Mumbai ke? So how's it been now?
I mean, honestly, our reactions were there in the show to see. We
Ah,
were in shock with what was happening. Shalini is a very unique personality.
ah,
Uh, I mean, she's one of a kind. She's made for shows like this.
yeah.
She's so interesting and so unbelievable. I don't think you'll meet a person like Shalini.
Hmm.
I mean, so but we've been very fortunate to cross paths with Shalini. I wasn't there when she ran into the sea. Me and Seema were having our own scene. So,
Neelam and Bhavna saw it.
yeah, I was told. So, I was very pissed off that I didn't see it. And
And Seema also had a FOMO.
yeah,
I had major FOMO. I don't want to
yeah,
miss one moment of madness. I live for
honestly.
madness.
But they're great. They're great. The Delhi girls, they bought their A game. Riddhima looked gorgeous,
Yeah.
and she's a very spunky girl. She brings it to the table also, and I relate to her in many ways because she says it like it is. And Shalini, I said, is bloody unique. I mean, one of a kind, one of a kind.
And Neelam, you left movies many years ago. You were just loved in your movies, Main Se Meena Se Nasaki. So nobody can actually forget that song. So you came back for a brief period. You were with your husband Sameer in a series, but for a brief period. So do you want to return with a full-fledged movie, or any of you wants to do movies as well? And Neelam, especially you.
I'm quite happy doing this reality. Now I'm getting the hang of Bollywood Wives. As like you said, season 3 has opened up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy doing this. I'm happy doing my jewelry business. I mean, never say never. If something really interesting, a great script comes my way, I may, consider it. But right now, the bug that I had in season 1, that sort of died down a little bit now.
Yeah. And Bhavna, and Maheep actually and Bhavna, both of you. You said in season 1, Ananya was going to get started in movies, and now Shania is also venturing into movies. So what's going on in your mind right now? Ananya has moved out of your house. Shania is moving into Bollywood. So you guys tell us something. What's going inside? And is it going to impact positively on their careers? Do you feel, like you said, Bhavna, you had apprehensions at that point of time in the season 1? Maheep, you don't look like that person, but still, as a mother, what could be going through your mind?
I mean, look, nothing succeeds like success.
Yeah.
So the show is doing well. It can only be positive as far as I'm concerned. Vis-a-vis Shania's career. But as any mother, we're always overly paranoid. As soon as they came out of my womb, these 2 children have been constant in the back of my brains, and they don't leave me. Are they okay? Have they come back home? Has Jahan switched off the tap, which he leaves on all the time? It's a constant with you. So even movies, it's a part of it, and there's always going to be that tension and stress as any mother. It's just that it comes with the job, it comes with the territory. There's nothing you can do about it.
And Bhavna, you've always been a very protective mother to Ananya, and when now she's moved out of your home, though maybe a few floors up only, but do you have those paranoid sessions?
Oh, I mean, people have seen it in the show as well. I mean, we are very happy for her that she's, going to be independent, and she's going to be, a little more responsible and, have her own private space. So we are very happy for her. And quite frankly, she's just, these girls are going to laugh at me if I'm going to say anything else, because she's just a couple of floors above us. We still have our common kitchen. We have our meals together. And so you know what? I mean, she's taken responsibility in a nice way.
Yeah.
And we are very proud of her, and very happy for her.
Yeah, she's given 2 back-to-back hit shows also. So how's that been? Now I think you've become more calmer then post these successes, because she was getting a lot of negative comments earlier.
She had to go through this journey, and even when you ask her and anyone has asked her, she says that she doesn't want to change a thing about her, because she would not be who she is personally or professionally if she had not gone through that journey. You cannot be successful all the time, or you cannot, when you're even feeling low, or at maybe a lower space in your life, the only way is up. The point is to work hard, listen to as less as you can of the chatter, the unnecessary chatter, and work hard. I think it always pays off.
Seema, talking about Nirvana.
Sarika ji, we'll have to wrap now.
Last. Yeah. Seema, your kid, one of your kid is a teenager. And the younger one is very young to understand all this. So how has he taken? And same for Neelam. Neelam, you just said that she saw some part of it, which was also in the series, that your daughter saw a certain part of your life which you didn't want her to see it that manner. So do you think these are the negative things about it? And how do your kids actually, you protect them, or how do they react to such things and when they watch your shows? Seema, Neelam.
So the thing is that my older one, Nirvan, is old now. He's going to be 24 next
Yeah.
in 2 months. And Johan is still very young, although he's very sharp. He's now, the first season, he was very excited because he was still little. He was in the show and he was like, when it was the number one, every day he'd come home from school and put on the TV and say, oh God, we're still number one, Mama, you're still number one. Now he's reached a point where he wants to disassociate himself with me. In the sense, little embarrassment is if I go to school, he's like, this girl now, Mama, she knows who you are and she asked me to introduce her to you, but I will not. Like, it's a little bit of embarrassment. Like, even, I don't follow me, don't put my pictures, I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be photographed. It's that little bit of embarrassment stage, but he's still very proud. I can tell with his demeanor and everything. He watches others. Every time he's watching TV with me also, he's like, this is not nice. Bollywood Wives is way better. So, I know.
Neelam?
Yeah, I think, being a celebrity mom has its pros and cons. And I definitely, Ahana is 11, and I definitely do protect her as much as I can and keep devices away as much as I can. But there's only so much that you can sort of hide and protect them from the media. And I mean, for me, at this point, for an 11-year-old, social media is like a no-no. She is not allowed. YouTube Shorts is still okay, but Instagram and all that, she's not allowed.
Yeah, my 8-year-old tells me watch a reel. I mean, so I can understand how it is.
She can watch a reel with me, but she doesn't have it on the phone. No.
Yeah, I mean, we tell them to switch it on when keep the audio on, but you can't stop them. It's a different world altogether. And Maheep, before signing off, please say your famous words to act once.
Twats, all you twats out there, please watch season 3. Give us some love. And I'll be nicer to you guys season 3 then.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.